You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, you can handle the truth bigger than shit. A2, North Korea, meaning and you now, North Korea. Wow. We were mentioning Jake the Snake Sullivan, some sort of mouthpiece for the Biden administration. He is now letting, well, North Korea know, hey, look, we're ready to talk. We're ready to talk, North Korea. Because of nuclear weapons testing. This is what happens, folks, when the world does not respect the United States of America. There's no respect for the United States of America coming from the world when North Korea's like, you know what? F you, America. Wow. Now, Jake the Snake Sullivan, Democrat mouthpiece for the Biden administration, is not respected around the world. He looks like a slimy little weasel, in many people's opinions. And my opinion is far worse than that. In any event, in anything, he's also letting China know. He's telling China that he doesn't have respect for them either, right? Or rather, he's letting China, he's talking big, right? If there's anyone who should respect China, it should be the Biden administration because, well, they own them. They paid them off. They bribed them. Whatever is going on between China, Hunter, and the Biden clan, it's a mess, folks. The Democrats are continuously either intentionally pushing for conflict around the world or they're continuing to suffer from their own poison. And they're failing in international diplomacy and they're heading towards World War III. So let's look at it. We've got Russia. We have escalations coming in Syria now. Our one Middle East ally that you would think would be the staunchest is dealing with potential insurrection in Israel. We've got Iran buddying up with Russia, financially, monetarily, economically, as well as militarily. We've lost Afghanistan because of the pullout, which means Pakistan and India aren't really savvy with the United States government. We move around to Taiwan, and China's like, hey, just keep buying our junk, and we'll keep selling your bonds and divesting ourselves of United States interest. And now we have North Korea warming up. It is almost as if the United States of America is no more powerful than France. Can you imagine being the BRICS Union, Russia, China, Brazil, India, representing about half the world's population, and have France say, hello, we would like to join your meeting. And they're like, really? And you, France, you think you have some say in what's going on over here in the BRICS Union? You want to be a part of it? Yeah, and they're doing the same now to the United States of America. It's like, who are you? Right? Right? Say tu? Huh? Who are you? The United States used to matter, folks. This is what they've done to our country. We used to, through our strength, find peace. So if we're not finding peace, but rather we're finding war heating up, what does that say about our country's strength? Now, where this doubles back, folks, where this gets folded back upon us like a shit sandwich, is every time a country becomes weak on its external. In other words, when other countries see them as weak, those governments tend to turn on their people. They turn on their people, much like an abusive spouse. who is not doing well at work, when they come home at night, who do they abuse? Right? They kick the dog. They smack the children around. They abuse the spouse. That is coming for us. And that, sadly, is the upshot on all of this. If they don't drag us off to war, right, we can expect a whole lot more abuse from them. Because they aren't respected elsewhere, so they're going to demand it from those that they think are beneath them. They're going to demand it from those that they think owe them. And that is definitely the attitude of government, that the people owe them. It's a sad state of affairs, but that is what we've got, and that's where we're going. Things are going to get a lot rougher here, especially with the economy turning down in a way now that is, well, is undeniable. Undeniable. In fact, I've essentially given up on economics in this country because of all the money printing and the accounting games, the lying. It's funny, I've seen this too with the spouses, right? Using the at-home domestic marital partnership model. When someone is irresponsible with the books, with the money, with the checking account, it's easy to keep playing the game, right? Robbing Peter to pay Paul, so to speak. Keep writing checks and then going into debt, then saying crap, and then starting to use credit cards and charging things up, right? And then swapping the interest from one credit card, or rather the debt from one card to the other credit card. And you can play this game for a while. Then you're making minimum payments on the debt that you have, but you're telling everyone else, especially the ones you're responsible to, that everything's fine. It's looking real good. Playing that game is what the United States government is doing. Once again, abroad, they're not respected. Things aren't looking good financially, so they lie to us. They push this debt game until it can't be sustained anymore. You got a little teeny country like North Korea. This is Jen Psaki, pay attention. This is called circling back. You got a little teeny country like North Korea. They can't balance their checkbook very well either, but they've managed to play the game this whole time, borrowing from their relatives, China, to get things done. And now they're developing an intercontinental ballistic missile system. They want to tie it together with a nuclear weapon. And then they join that big club. And will we, the United States of America, have to bribe them and pay them off? Is that what's going to happen? In order to get North Korea not to use their weapon, we're going to have to pay a huge extortion fee, like a little Korean Dr. Evil demanding $100 billion. Sounds a little bit like Zelensky, doesn't it? Yep, there it is. North Korea wants to join the fray. And they've been trying to get into that club for a while now. And speaking of big clubs that we're not a part of, India has launched or has now launched a rocket that is going to land on the moon. Not crash on the moon like Obama did. That's right, Obama launched a missile and smashed it into the moon. India is going to land a vehicle on the moon, joining the United States and Russia and China. What does that say about India, folks? Literally, what does that say about India? And what does that say about America? The world is not full of dumb, weak, powerless people, as the United States government would like to portray them. And folks, neither are we, the people, dumb and weak. So wise up. Get prepared. See what's coming for us. Understand that governments universally behave the same because they're all run by, corrupt individuals. Hey, chance favors the prepared mind is yours. I will see you tonight for our Inner Circle broadcast. I'll see you there live. Join us on the preparedmind.club or join us through subscribestar.com. And I'll see you then.